From Arlington, Texas, we're live inside Globe Life Field. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. About to get started here. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And the 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Turner runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. So now with one away and a man at second. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Ball. You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the hard plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Man at second. Just missing there. And it's 2-2.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
This one in the air, center field. Hellman settles under it. 2 away down. Here comes Bryce Harper. And a foul ball. Steps off, lead runner back to second.
That's a ball. Nope.
Base hit center field. Flying around third is Turner. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So 2 down. Brand Marsh digs in now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Way inside. In the dirt. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Higashioka settles under this one, and that is that. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And now the 0-1. The tag, and he's out. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Makes a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Jake Burger. And he chases that one below the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cut on and missed, and it's back at Globe Life Field. We move ahead to the top of the second now. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. In the air to left center. Helmet in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. This is Bryson Stott.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Man at second.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a big swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive, base hit. Stop coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Yeah, the batter now, Otto Kemp. The 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. In the air, center field. And there's 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one high in the air to left center. Langford on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back in Arlington, bottom of the second. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Nope, that's down.
Fastball for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Josh Young. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now Jack Peterson.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Just misses with that one. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Kyle Higashioka will hit next.
No, inside.
And a swing and a miss. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Late on that fastball.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The high heat too much on that one. And now it's Alec Bohm. Outside
nope,
low.
Ball.
Ball 1. And it's fouled away. In the air, right field. 2 down. And now here is Harper. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Slider right there. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This one in the air center field. Hellman has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Michael Hellman getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. Late with the swing there.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The left fielder.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. What a stop. Over to first.
He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Seager at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Langford leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. That ends the frame. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 1 down. Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Real Muto.
On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's your 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Struck him out looking. Back in Arlington, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swings through that one. Pitch misses there. 2-1. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering upstairs. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Marsh drifts towards it. 1 away. And Jack Peterson stands in. He's already homered in this game. Strike on the inside corner.
Calling an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now they're out front. It's 4-2. Kyle Higashioka, the next to hit. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And it skips in the dirt. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. That one just misses. Got him swinging.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Young.
Stepping in, Josh Smith. Grounded out his first time up. Two down, nobody on. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, ready now for the fifth inning. Adolis Garcia stands in for the fifth. Ball one on a pitch inside. Garcia, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo should have this one. And there's one away. Next to hit, Otto Kemp. Fly to center his first time.
Otto Kemp.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Now the 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
The bat, number 7.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Takes it in for the out. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that chops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that'll do it. Back in Arlington, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Michael Hellman stepping in. The Rangers. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Right through there, got him. And there's one down. So up next, Wyatt Langford. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Ball inside.
Carrying well. And it is gone. A shot to the opposite field. And they add to the lead. It's 6-2. One down. Digging in, Jake Berger.
Use the liner to center. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's ball 3.
Next one misses, 3-1 now. And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Max Lazar on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That's out number 2. So digging in, Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6. Young.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey! Nope.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Berger, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The batter, number 3.
Here is Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fouls one off. 2-2. In there, sets him down on strike. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here is Bryce Harper. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Here's a rocket to right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Handles, throws to first, and Real Muto is out. That's the third. Bottom of the 6th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact.
Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. Now here is Michael Hellman. Runners on the move. It's a squeeze. Harper. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner. Wyatt Langford digs in now. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Bunts it in the air. And he makes the catch. To the bag himself. It's a double play. And that'll end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching.
Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound.
Alexis Diaz.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss at a slider.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Outside low. Now 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. So up next, Otto Kemp. Hey! Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning. So 2 down. And now Alec Bohm. A little out front there as he swings through it. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Nimmo going back on it. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 7th. Seager stepping in for the Rangers. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Berger in the box now. Takes strike 1. To third. Tag. Got him.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on his next pitch.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman,
Josh
6.
Young stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Berger off of first with 2 away. Garcia ranging back on it. And that is a foul ball.
There you go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Jacob Junis into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one inside. Look out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. The Rangers. Leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Junis, in his 9th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. In the air to left center. 2 away. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Ball 1.
That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two down, nobody on. Too
That's ball
low,
3.
and it's ball 3. This one in the air, center field. Helmet on his way in. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Sam Haggerty.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Inside. And that's ball 1. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his back. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. Stops it on a slide. There's 1. On to first.
No,
safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. So next to hit for Texas, Michael Helmet. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. That's a strike. Smith off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Just missed.
Aye.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball, that's out.
The Phils with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. That one outside. 2. This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Quick toss to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. The tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Base hit. There comes the runner. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That's smashed towards center. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Here's Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out.
On the tag. Out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. And 1-1. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.